Welcome to this episode of Yawa of the Day. My name is Koji Sheldon, and the head is big for a reason. Yes, but if you see, I'm a bugger. This Yawa of the Day we dey present from Berlin. I don't dig Ghana. Mom view, no mom view. For view in the charm na. I share Berlin, but be cry, cry around there. Yeah, but now I need to try mom. Into the remember me. Yeah, idea want to. If you want no man. Mekɔ Amsterdam. Yeah, you be chi ankasa into mo there. By hour of the day, we for shoot for you. Sarkodie has been trending. A lot of people have been DMing me. They've been tagging me on Twitter. Could you shout it? What is your opinion? Of course, Could you shout it has to say something about it because I'm Could you shout it? Could you shout his opinion? They matter. Now, it be about an interview where Eden Firestick do. First of all, shout out to Firestick. That content was dope. The interview was really, really dope. Like that be interview where he get the whole nation they talk about. So shout out to him. He doesn't have sense. It doesn't mean say they do things this way. If you do something, they be a go big up. But Nyansa Pedi Nyansa the Firestick. I born it said the Jones Abakoko. Fact when him. But shout out to him. That interview was top tier. Like that is how you do an interview. That is how you get an artist to. The Sarkodie, they say they will put juju for him top. He just they talk everything. He went all out. So shout out to Firestick, but Nyansa. Now in the interview, a lot of things were discussed, and it got to a point. Let me play the video.
That with it, true. If neither money do show, not the mind to spend every penny we in a bank account just to make the show happen. You can't fight such a person when you look for profit. For real. To me. True. So if the comparison may be somebody in finished product, then start from somewhere, then people come, the flavor type of sound come, which we are doing it. Yeah. Where it grew come have this new club. One time me say this type of songs they play right now, they use West Kids and sound change. For real. It is because consistency has met him. For real. Even Burner Boys. Exactly. You get it. So if we are consistent, you go have alternative will come. You go have boys. We get Ghana boys within the year where they get swag. I go Dover Street. They buy something for them. I see some boys. The way they drip. I say talk to him. I say hey. Ghana boy now watch you say. I will show you them my page. No, I will show them my page. Bad look, Charlie. The jacket the boy flip in here, and I'm say oh, so somebody like this. But you know why? Because in country no be strong. You're in a cocoa. But the same person, when I no be here down there in the chop, they no be Yankee or come. Though we didn't be Yankee, so in confidence come from there. We then get to Nani, I didn't confidence. What exactly? But most of them, Naramali, London. What's I say? We are also boys there here with the Ghana boys. We just our country has to be strong for them to sit on that weight. But at this point we know those boys with the not really claim like that. Before Nigeria go tone up, then I won't claim you. For real. No be in the corner, but as Nigeria for no mad and sorry. Now even American rapper will go out to say be Nigerian. So until we go build on ourselves to that point, that complaint, and it be easy for somebody to sit on radio and talk say somebody no do this, somebody no do this. I'm not saying we don't have we the artists we have things we could do still because every time there's like a step. But if you did radio for Ghana for close to 20 years, where if you come enter Choice for Here or BBC, I don't think you have the moral right to talk about artists where they Ghana will don't move. Because me I go BBC because Komla Dumor will make a go.
Right. So as I said, the interview is very long, but it got to a point where they were, having a conversation about Ghanaian radio presenters, criticizing artists. You understand? Always bashing artists, always pitting artists against artists, always using their channels, their platforms to, bash artists. Where Sarkodie talk for some part in the talk scene, the talk scene make radio presenters no criticize artists or media people make them no criticize artists. The artists, there are a lot of things them for do. But if you be radio presenter, you sit for radio top Ghana here 20 years, if you go BBC, if you go Choice FM, just say why you local champion, then something is wrong somewhere, you understand? Because as why a local champion, because you are criticizing artists said they should go out there and expand their horizon. Meanwhile, what now? Abutu Cry FM for 20 years. and you have nothing to show for it. No improvement, no change, nothing. This is what Sarkodie would talk, and it has triggered conversations, generated conversations. Now the conversation, it be DJ Slim. DJ Slim in my mind, Kumasi, ABN Radio, one of the top guys over there. It's not even in Kumasi. The whole like Ghanaian entertainment industry scene, Slim in contribution, it be top tier, you understand? But Slim, he go cut that part of the interview, say they come set agenda against Sark because he feels like, or he felt that what Sarkodie said in the interview, then he was trying to, throw subtle shades. It wasn't even subtle because he actually went direct like radio presenters. You understand? So it was a direct jab. He was trying to jab radio presenters. So he was trying to cut public disaffection for Sarkodie and it backfired. As we speak now, they have suspended DJ Slim's Twitter account. I'm sure Sarkodie fans reported him. And I feel like that is not cool. We are in a democratic dispensation. People are allowed to share their opinions. There's no point going out there and reporting him. It makes sense, right? That is some bitch ass move. You understand? Honestly. Because why are you reporting him? It was through himself this conversation come plenty where we talk about. So there is no point, you understand? Because they did a Twitter space. They brought on Sadiq to come and have conversations. Ubimpna Austin and these conversations be healthy for the growth of the industry. So for people to report him for his account to be suspended, that'd be like a new low for me. Like the bar be too low, and I wouldn't encourage people to do that. That is you stifling what voice of people, and we don't in a democratic dispensation that they factorize into the carbohydrates too. What I say. So as I said, the conversation they go on. Me personally, I don't see anything wrong with what Sarkodie is.
That with it, true. If neither money do show, not the mind to spend every penny we in a bank account just to make the show happen. You can't fight such a person when you look for profit. To me. So if the comparison may be somebody in finished product, then start from somewhere. Then people come, the flavor type of sound come, which we are doing it. Yeah. It grew come have this new club. One time me say this type of songs they play right now. They just West Kids and sound change.
For real.
It's because consistency has met him.
For real. Even Burna Boy.
Exactly. You get it. So if we are consistent, you go free have alternative we will come. You go free have boys. We get Ghana boys in the year where they get swag. I go Dover Street. They buy something for them. I see some boys. The way they drape. As in top tree, and I say, hey. I will show you them my page. No, I will show you them my page. Bad look, Charlie. The jacket the boy strip in here, and I'm saying, oh, so somebody like this. But you know why? Because in country no be strong. They all in there, but the same person. But I no be here down there in the church. They no be Yankee or come. Though we didn't be Yankee. So in confidence come from there. We then get to now I didn't confidence.
Whiskey vibes.
Exactly. But most of them, Naira Marley.
London.
What's I say? We are also boys there here with the Ghana boys. We just our country has to be strong for them to sit on that weight. But at this point we know those boys will not really claim like that. Before Nigeria would tone up, then I won't claim you.
For real.
No be in the corner, but as Nigeria for no mad and sorry, now even American rapper will go out to say he be Nigerian. So until we go build on ourselves to that point, that complaint, and it be easy for somebody to sit on radio and talk Sarkodie no do this, Sarkodie no do this. I'm not saying we don't have we the artists we have things we could do still, because every time there's like a step. But if you did radio for Ghana for close to 20 years, where if you come enter Choice for here or BBC, I don't think you have the moral right to talk about artists where they Ghana will no move. Because me I go BBC because Komla Dumor will make a go.
Right.
You think this thing we do I'm saying we want to sit at one place. Why do you think I'm in Berlin today? I don't get nothing to do for Ghana. I'm in Berlin. Do you know what I'm coming to do here? Content. Yes, we are trying to expand. We know they won't be local champions. Why do you think Budimaya is traveling from one country to the other? Everybody is trying to level up. So when Sarkodie tells you, say, you have been a radio presenter for 20 years, I'm not saying that don't criticize me, but what do you have to show for it? Where is the problem? Where is the problem here? You see, the radio presenters say they feel like, or some media owners say they feel like they be untouchable. You sit on radio and criticize people, then give it to you back, you vex. I'm trying to understand the dynamism or the dynamics. They criticize people. Sarkodie said, you have criticized people for 20 years. On Owusu Addo. You have nothing to show. Even a bucket of water, you don't have it to show. A bottle of water, you don't have it to show. So then, on what grounds, on what moral grounds are you standing to criticize me to expand my horizon as an artist? And everybody everything they do for this, you won't level up. At some point, you won't rub shoulders with the top boys. You understand? No boy, unless the thing they do out for fun. Everything. If you do your workplace, you know they pray for promotions and things because people they go school go do degrees, so say they go promote them, they go give them positions, leveling up. They don't want to remain at the same place. So what Sarkodie said, if you sit down and analyze it, there is absolutely nothing. I feel like, listen, with Slim. Slim is a legend to me, you understand? No, besides they try for Fulham or anything. But I feel like, well, if the agenda they won't do, it was like a play thing where people take on personal. It is good for the conversation, but at the end of the day, I feel like what Sarkodie said, there is nothing wrong with it. And for them to report Slim to, it is wrong. It is very wrong. It is wrong. Because I've seen a screenshot of his account being suspended. It is wrong. And it is not cool. So that is my take on that. That is my take on that. If you're a pundit, if you're a radio presenter, on Cassiman criticize it. You have to criticize. But what do you have to show for it? Because what he's trying to do, if you generalize it and you try to expatiate on the conversation, he's talking about, do you know the number of Nigerians in like pivotal positions in like the media spaces? Like the Spotify, the Apple Music, the Boom Plays, and the Instagram, bro, the DS, Nigeria, everywhere you go enter, there is a Nigerian in the room advocating for his people. You understand? So if you want to contextualize what Sarkodie said, it is more. There is more to it than just you saying, what do you have to show for it? Nah, we need people in the room. We need people in the room so that they will recommend one artist. You understand? We need people in the room. Olele Salvador tweeted something. Said, do you know how Stone Boys Def Jam recordings came out? Bro, it was a Ghanaian or some Ghanaians that my recommendation. Then the work plus what? Def Jam. There was a recommendation somewhere. Even if they didn't do anything at all, they understood him. They understood his sound. And got to a point, let's bring our boy on board. Now some boy is touring the world and playing concerts and whatnot. We need people in strategic positions to put our people on. That is what Sarkodie is talking about. This is more than just a banter and agenda. Banter and agenda rhymes. You understand? If we are trying to build this industry, let's tackle issues holistically. Let's tackle issues like Yebajemba. Sometimes we could think deep about issues. We need to put Ghanaians in strategic positions. Bro, I'm a YouTuber. Every budget YouTube they drop in the past Nigeria. We dey here, bro. Fans then since we know they get. YouTube this, Nigeria. YouTube that, Nigeria, South Africa, Kenya. YouTube this. You think if we had one of people inside there, they would do one for us? That is what Obede is talking about. Don't take this thing like World Cup and insult him like, bro, it is you see me of late, their agenda is not be me again. We are trying to grow. Mon view of it. Mon Bruni Crew, your class. I should rough. A guy now who said Klaus now draw Mary Mandali with you, Miss Anya, my hair, who Bruni Crew. I feel Mon view no crying, I feel better not see future. Solid. It's more Berlin, into Ghanaians in Berlin, maybe Uhumia, Uhumina make me Mercedes no town, no hala. Whoa, we need to. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I'm talking about. Make we not take this thing, do like if we play and things. Sarkodie has been trending for like 3 days. Yes, yeah, since the video come out, that boy I did try big up fire stick up. That interview was top tier. But Yansan Woni interview, I'll tell him. But yes, so that is my take on it. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section. Once again, my name is Kuji Sheldon. This hour of the day is brought to you by the Berlin Conference. Upon